Go. Where am I at? So I need 21 more levels. Jesus. Oh my god, I'm terrible. What's up, Lax? How's it going, man? Yeah, I am alive. Sorry for the past couple streams. On Thanksgiving, we what was it? That Friday, the day kind of got by from me, or got away from me, and I just wasn't really feeling it, you know? And then the weekend, I don't know, I guess I just needed some time to kind of unwind. So that was good. And then Monday, I have a condition that pops up every once in a while. It's called AFib, atrial fibrillation. It's where the top chamber of your heart beats insanely fast, but the bottom chamber of your heart beats fine. And I don't know if you know anything. Well, I mean, you're an engineer, so if you had a engine and the top half was running at 10,000 RPMs and the bottom half is running at 2,000 RPMs, then bad things happen. So thankfully, of all the heart issues one could have, this one is probably one of the better ones, I guess, to have, in that it's, long as you're medicated, you're okay. You have a chance of stroke. That's literally the only, I mean, I say that like stroke isn't a big deal, but stroke is a big deal. But if you're on blood thinners, your chances of getting a stroke are minimal. So, but the problem is, what was it, on Monday morning, about 10 a.m., my heart rate spiked to 155. That's while sitting in my chair, chilling, doing work. 155 beats a minute, which is not fun at all. So, because your body feels like you're running a marathon, but you're just literally sitting still, and I'm not in good shape. So 155 beats a minute for me. Usually when I work out, it's about 120 beats a minute. So 155 is it's pretty much my max heart rate. So, anyways, it lasted about an hour and a half. Usually when I get AFib, it lasts about 10 seconds, and that's no big deal. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's no big deal. When it lasts for an hour, it's like you worked out, balls out, wind sprinting for an hour. And I'm an old man that's fat and out of shape, so for me, wind sprinting dead out for an hour takes me a rather long time to recover from. So I was, needless to say, I was rather dead tired on Monday, and then Tuesday, obviously I don't stream Wednesdays today, and to be honest, I'm still not feeling well. I haven't had any heart issues since, but I'm just exhausted. But part of that's because of work and my sleep schedule is affected. So I slept yesterday for like 10 hours, but it just, sometimes you sleep and you get good sleep, and then sometimes you sleep and you feel like you didn't sleep at all. And so I feel like I didn't sleep at all yesterday. I don't know what's going on. So I think it's a combination of I have a multi-year project that is coming to fruition. Excuse me. Coming to fruition at work, which is weird because honestly, in my conscious mind isn't worried about it because I've got pretty much everything I can take care of taken care of. Everything honestly looks good. I've actually been feeling pretty good about it, but I think it's one of those things that, like, subconsciously, because it relies so much on other people who are complete incompetent morons, that it's maybe subconsciously impacting me. I don't know. So either way, that concludes. The test starts Friday. I won't get the results till December 31st. And I'll be on vacation at that point, so it'll be the first week of January to where I'll get to find out what actually, where we actually are. So I'm hoping it's good and not a big deal. We'll see. So, but anyways, if I'm a little out of it today, and that's part of why I wasn't around for the past couple days, so I apologize for that. Unfortunately, when that shit happens, I basically just I take the day off, and it you know, takes a while to get going again. As you get older, it takes a little while to recover. You know, when I was younger, I could pull a 24-hour stream or something like that, and then, you know, I could go take a nap, and then I was good to go. But if my sleep gets fucked with, it takes me like 3 days to recover. It's fucked up. So yeah, I apologize for kind of breaking our really good record there for a bit. I feel like we were being fairly consistent, but it is what it is. So I did get the maces. I went and ground him, so I have both of the maces, or the battle hammers. I like them. They're okay. I don't know if I'm in love with them though, but they're all right. I did go and upgrade this to +6. So now it and the Bloodhound Fang are both +6. So the problem is I'm a dex build at the moment, and neither of these are good dex items. So like the scaling on dex for this is C. On strength, it's even worse. Strength, or dex and strength both is C here. So I don't understand. Maybe I have them set up wrong or something? I don't know. Oh, I guess I need to rest. So I think I need to tweak these to get a feel for them. But I figure what we'll try is we'll stick with dex for a little bit longer, so we can try out some weapons, and you guys can make some recommendations, and we can hammer some things and see. Scaling also changes as you upgrade. Yeah, but I'm 6. I'm +6. That, like, and these are sombers, so like they cap out at 10. I would think if they're gonna be like A or D, we'd be there by now. Right? You don't think you can tweak the boss weapons? Okay, got it. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, I figured we'd try some of those out. I still think a strength weapon is probably going to be my final go-to. The only reason that I thought maybe I'd change my mind is I kind of liked the way this looked. I mean, that's pretty sick looking. Like, I just enjoy the way it looks. That's pretty sick. And then you have the, what do you call it? The dual swipe, which just fucking burns things. And it basically, because it does the double hit, not only that, but the reach on these weapons is disgusting. Like, here, look at how far off that is. Like, the reach on that is gross. So I kind of enjoy that. So this kind of made me reconsider a bit, but I think the main concern I have is, with the exception of the bleed effect, I don't know if these are good. And so I guess I kind of was worried that I might be missing out on another weapon. So I guess I was curious if there was a better... It's not great, but it'll give you a chance to play with the moveset before committing to respect. I wish dual class of swords had good combos. Eh. I guess I can show you the hammers. I don't know. They looked really cool on the guy, but they look significantly less cool on me. Yeah, I don't hold them both up in the air. So I hold them like this, which I don't like. Because the other guy, he holds both of them up on his shoulders like this, like a fucking gangster. But, you know, they've got the same, you know, basic dual wield move. I do like this, though. Like, I feel like that has some real oomph to it. Unfortunately, since I can't use the weapons, I do take all damage with it. So yeah, the twin blades, or whatever these things, whatever you want to call this set of weapons, is kind of growing on me. Although I do like the moveset of the big heavy shit. I just like being able to jump like into somebody. Like, I don't give a fuck that they're attacking me. I'm just gonna, you know, kick the door in and just slam their faces. I kind of like the idea of that, so. Oh, no. No. Let's try not to get ourselves killed, please. All right, burb. So yeah, at this point, I don't know what to pump. Like, these last 20 levels or so, I have no idea what to pump. Really? I fucking hate that tree. I mean, we've got 40 end at this point, or not end, 40 vite. So we've got a really good chunk of health. We could, I guess, increase endurance, but I feel like we're not having a stamina issue, and we can pretty much use what we want. I guess the only thing really, it feels like, is either spread them around, or just, I'm just pumping the primary stat, which for the moment is Dex. Nice hit. Since you have the source seal that gives you +5. The source seal? None of them is that. 55 is your color for dex strength, faith, etc. Since you have the source seal, that gives you +5. I guess I don't know what the source seal is you're talking about. Dude, that tree hitbox is merciless. So I'm trying to pick my Christmas presents out for the year, and I kind of want to tell my wife more than just to buy me a bunch of Eve shit, because I think I'm gonna get another capital ship pilot, so that'll give me 2 capital pilots in Eve, but I thought about getting some tabletop RPG books, but I've been really good for the last year, and I haven't bought any tabletop books in the last year, but I made the mistake today of going and checking Cubicle 7 and Free League, and it has me kind of reconsidering. What is it? Free League has made, I think it's Free, or is it Cubicle? One of the two, I forget which, has made an entire new, like, they seem to have been plugging in Warhammer ideas into 5e. So they have this new 5e game. It's not a game, it's like I don't know, an expansion of 5e that encompasses some of the shit that they do. So I gotta go look at it, but it's called Broken Weave. But it's got some of like the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay shit in it, which sounds cool. Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things about the new version of D&D. But it's hard to see if it's true, because there's a lot of like anti-woke outrage mob out there that, you know, sometimes like when that stuff first started, there was like some actual points to it, you know, but I feel like at this point some of them have gone a little too far and gone a little crazy with it. Like if you think, to me, if you think orcs are racist, then you, I mean, I don't know. We've gotten to the point now where like I question myself, because for me personally, I'm a white dude, right? And I'm not racist personally, or at least I don't think I am. You know, there's some people who would disagree with, you know, your own internal monologue and thoughts, which I think is fucking stupid, but, you know, it is what it is. But because I'm a white person, there's a lot of stuff I haven't had to necessarily deal with, and, you know, I have a few African-American friends who've informed me that I am sheltered, and just because I am the way I am doesn't mean it's that way for other people. And that's a hard thing for me for some reason to understand. It shouldn't be, but I don't know. I think I get into the point where I feel like, well, it worked this way for me. But just because it's that way for me doesn't mean it's that way for everybody else, obviously. So, anyways, for me, I think orcs being racist is stupid, because orcs are orcs. They have nothing to do with actual real-life people. But, you know, there are some folks out there that can make some interesting arguments about some of that stuff. So anyways, the point is, we've gotten to the point now that I can't tell if something is actually a problem anymore, or if people are just crazy, or, you know, whatnot. So, but I have heard there's a lot of people screaming about a lot of things in 5e. Again, not just the woke, anti-woke shit, but like their pricing models, their the way they're doing their books, the online shit, I mean, there was the whole license scheme from last year that was a nightmare. Just, Jesus Christ. So anyways, you know, I'm hesitant to invest in 5e because if I'm being honest, I really like the way Cubicle 7 and Free League have done their stuff, and I don't always like all of their games 100%, but I like the way they do business, you know? I like the fact that if I buy a book, I get the PDF, and it's a good quality thing that gets updated that I don't have to dick with. You know, I don't have to go buy a third-party service. I don't have to go and, you know, buy, like, because some of these PDFs are insanely expensive. And if I already bought the fucking book, dude, I don't know. For me, it just makes sense. But I guess if you're the big dog on the block, you get to kind of make the rules. So, but anyways, I say all that to say that Free League and Cubicle both have 5e products that I'm interested in, but the whole issues with 5e have kind of pushed me off wanting to look into them. Like, the Lord of the Rings thing looks pretty cool, to some extent. I mean, I have issues with Lord of the Rings, too, because the problem I've always had with Lord of the Rings is I don't like the way they do magic, because it just always seems so weird and hokey to me. You know, like, you have, what was it, Gandalf and Saruman or whatever, like, squaring off and then just, like, basically beating each other with sticks and shit like that, and it just looked stupid. And then you've got, at the same time, you've then got fucking Gandalf one-on-oneing a fucking Balrog in hell by himself and surviving, which is kind of crazy. So, I don't know. I didn't like the magic stuff, but I do like the orcs. I like the lore. I like the feel of things. It looks awesome. So, like, it's something I would like to get into, which is why I was considering maybe getting it. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to, because I don't have any 5e shit. So if I got that, then, you know, I'd have to get it, and then it would make me feel like I needed to get 5e shit, and the 5e shit starts to really piss me off, because you can't, you know, you have to buy all the extra stuff. You know, you can't just, okay, so that's 50 decks. So is that our cap there? Or do we go 60? Veritrix, are you around to assist? Okay. So what do I throw these other, like, 17 levels into, then? I guess is what I'm curious about. Do I do Vigor and just Giga Chad Vigor? Because even if I do Vigor to 50, I guess Mind, maybe? Like, I have no idea what to spend these points on to make me more effective. Vigor to 50? Okay. Alright, we got 14 more levels. Are you sticking with the curved greatswords? I'm willing to try other things. I do like them right now. And I don't mind burning another respec. I have 5 more respecs. And we have, you know, we get into NG plus as well, so I'm not terribly concerned. And that's my bad. I read Lax's message like it was Veritrix, so I just took it at will. Hit him in the face. There we go. Alright, I'm down to go to 24. I'm not so worried about mind anymore, so. Oh, damn it. Got him. But yeah, I'm considering getting the two 5e games. What the fuck? Dude. Hello? I don't know, I really liked some of the sounds of Broken Weave, but then some of it I also didn't like, so I need to go do more research on it, because the Broken Weave thing, like it takes like the patron aspect from Imperium Malediction, and it adds it to the like base building from that Starfinder? The Starfinder thing we were doing. So, and then they, so I don't know about that. Because some of that stuff can be really fun. It depends on how it's implemented. So I'd have to go and look into more of that. And then Imperium Malediction just released their entire epic campaign around the Inquisitors, which also is kind of tempting. And then Wrath and Glory has their, what do you call it? They released a couple more monster compendiums, which basically lets you do, what is it? Nurgle, Khorne, Slaanesh, Necrons, Eldar, basic orcs, like pretty much everything. And vehicles, like literally that entire module is basically complete now. So, yeah, I've been thinking about getting back into tabletop for the new year. I definitely miss it, so I just need to pick a system and actually get into it as opposed to constantly swapping around. So that's kind of my goal. Okay, one more there. Come on, little bird. I think the main issue for me is there's like 3 games that I love the systems for, but not necessarily those games. And I would love to use maybe those games in another, or those systems in another game. But that's a lot of homebrew, so I don't know. I'm still trying to kind of wrap my head around it. Also, sorry for not getting this done off camera. I did some of it off camera, but oh, come on, dude. Come on. Come on. There you go. %, Lax. 100%. No, I've been considering trying to get, because my wife will play. The problem is JJ doesn't like to play that much. I mean, I'm okay with combat. The problem I had with combat in D&D is it, and it may just be a flaw with not a flaw, but it may just be combat in general in tabletop games. Is it, to me, it very quickly stops being epic or interesting and starts just being like a very basic turn-based game that isn't very exciting to me. And then, like, there are aspects of it that can be exciting, but I'm more interested in, like, systems and, yeah, I guess the role-playing aspect. I really enjoy those. Like, a big thing for me, like, reading the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay book just gets me all sorts of motivated. Like, if you read the characters in the book, it's just, I don't know, for me, the way they they write it out, it just seems like a very intricate and interesting system that comes alive, whereas I feel like D&D just doesn't have that. Now, Lost assured me that it does, but I never saw it in our playthroughs, and that very much could be the group, or it could have been the modules, or it could have been, there's a lot of, well, it's not just the lore. Like, all right, hang on. We're gonna do a bit of a detour here, guys. I'm sorry. One second. I don't know if I have. Do I have dropbacks on here? I think I do. Could have sworn I did. Yeah, I have it installed. What the fuck? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Well, here, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Dropbox. And then we'll get back to the grinding. Sorry, slight detour for those of you who are here specifically for for the grinding. Give me just a minute. We'll get back to it. And I'll have something up on screen here for you in just a second. But I want to show what I'm talking about. I think this is it. Yes. Download. Okay. Let me find a character real quick. Okay, 63. All right, so primary display. Drag this up. Okay, so like right here, this is just a character, right? It's just a basic character. Street smart. You make a living from the charity of others using persuasion and charm, and then it gives you like flavor text and talks about it, which is really cool. And then it goes into like some of the stuff that you can do. And then it gives you like 4 excerpts from like the game itself, so to speak, that you could like utilize or about this class. And this all has nothing to do with Warhammer at all. This is just a feel for the way the game is laid out. But like, for me, this section, like the whole top section here, is what I find really interesting. It's just this kind of flavor text that gets me in the mood for it. But this type of stuff, like this whole class to me doesn't exist and isn't possible in our style of D&D. Like it doesn't exist. Like a street smart, you make a living from the charity of others using persuasion and charm. This whole play style doesn't exist. And like all of the classes are like this, and they're all really cool, and they give you all these like little cool features and stuff that I just don't see in that other game. A merchant, like, this is fucking sick. Like, these are really cool things, right? And so for me, that was really what kind of brought that system to life for me was, you know, the classic, like a ranger. Okay, a ranger's cool, right? You know, because you're Legolas or whatever. But like, that's different from like a Pathfinder who, you know, blah blah blah. It's like not giving you a character, but it's giving you a little bit more sand, I guess, for your sandbox. That just is more appealing to me. So I don't know. I really find the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay appealing, and I mean, like, just the whole dark deed shit, where like the more you're exposed to chaos, the more you can like mutate. Then like maybe you made a deal to do like a special dice roll, but because of that you got touched by chaos, and now you got a tentacle growing out of your stomach, and you got to hide it from your friends. And then if people see that, then that's a problem. And you know, now you're like, oh fuck, you know, I gotta hide this. And then maybe one of those dudes sees it, and so like you have to play it off with another dice roll, so you have to use another step into like chaos and evil to hide it. And so that allows you to pull it off, but now you owe the devil. And so with that, the devil can basically tell you to do something, and it might be like to counter roll against somebody, or maybe, you know, poison somebody in a non-lethal way, or, you know, rat out one of your friends. You know, there's like a lot of shit that you could do with that could lead to really just disgusting shit, you know. And then you got the whole like actual evil side where people are like, fuck it, let's embrace it, you know, and all of that you could go down. So I don't know, all that stuff is really cool to me. And it just, D&D may have those systems, I just didn't see them. And I mean, I didn't have a book. I think Lost and I exchanged books the last time he was in my area. I gave him my extra Starfinder book, and he gave me an extra D&D book. I forget which one it was, but and I think I browsed browsed through it a few times, but I didn't see anything. Nothing jumped out at me like that. So, and it might just be a writing style. And like I said, it might be completely, what do you call it? You might be able to do that character sheet that I just showed you of like the beggar or whatnot in D&D, and that might work fine and it might work flawlessly, but it was not my my experience, so to speak. And those types of things to me seemed cool. You know, that the immersion, the, you know, the fact that you could do those type of things seemed really fucking cool to me. And that may all be available in D&D. I just, you know, was playing it wrong, or the wrong way, or don't know about these 5 systems, or, you know, whatever. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, mainly because D&D combat's not 100% lethal. Although, I don't know. The way they have healing and stuff like that, I guess that was the other part I had an issue with D&D, is like, I felt like D&D was like an action ARPG where you don't have any healing that's effective. And so every actual fight that we had always felt like it was on the absolute outer edge of our capabilities. And then after it, we would have to, oh my god, this fucking tree. What? There it goes. It also felt like, you know, we had to rest after every fight. And it just didn't seem realistic, you know? Yeah, Veritrix, it's a totally different feel for sure. But yeah, I always felt weird, like we'd go into a dungeon, it's like, we have a fight, we have a long rest. We have a fight, we have a long rest. We have a fight, now we have to run away and wait till we can long rest. It just seemed weird. Whereas, like, you should be able to have, like, a series of fights, maybe? I don't know. Too much to do, too much spoiled for choice. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. I know my brother likes a lot more... Linear isn't the right word, but just a more planned out experience as opposed to complete and utter freedoms. He doesn't like the complete and utter freedom side of things. Limitations breed creativity. I've never heard that before, but that is one way to look at it. I guess I can see what you're saying. Doing more with less. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's go, buddy. That's right. Yeah, that's fair. I also get caught up on like weird small things, and I think a large part of the problem that we had, or at least I had, was the digital version of things makes certain aspects harder. Like a big issue I had with Starfinder was just the way they did their digital assets made it really hard to put them into a VTT. And it would have been really easy, you know, pen and paper wise, because, you know, it's right there. You've got it. I mean, you just literally write it down and you're good to go. But with the VTT, you know, you got to figure out how the monster module works, how to create monsters, how to, you know, interpret the monster stat block, and how to put it into whatever the module works, and then, you know, put them in and make sure the combat works correctly. And when I roll the dice, is it actually rolling against that, or did I fuck up one of the armor levels, or, you know, etc., etc. And that made it really challenging too. So you like a little bit of railroading. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I know early on we had some real problems with that, in that we just got completely lost and had no idea where to go. So yeah, the red wall stuff, I don't know. I understand that's just a me hang up, and I don't even understand it either, because like I read Salamandastron, and Salamandastron was badass. Like, it was a badass book. I really enjoyed that, and there were books in that series that I really enjoyed, but I think I enjoyed what they were doing, not necessarily what they were, if that makes sense. And I think in my mental head with the book, I just made them people as opposed to critters. But yeah, I have a hard time with the critter stuff, because it just doesn't... A lot of it breaks down relatively quickly for me. Like, just the physics of it, right? You know, like if one of your dudes is a bird, you know, well, if a bird gets hit by a rock, that dude's fucking pulped, you know, because his bones are paper thin, you know. It just, if somebody's an elephant, that literally makes everything in the game hard, because like you have a 3-ton critter walking along with you. You know, if one of your dudes is a gerbil, no one's going to be able to hear what he's fucking saying, because he's a fucking gerbil that lives in your fucking pocket. You know, that stuff just... I think my mind has a hard time with that. I get the appeal of it, and like I said, the whole red wall and Salamandastron stuff is cool. It just, I don't know. That I did have a hard time with that, and I don't necessarily know why. I just did not like it. Did not like it at all. But I agree. That was all me. That wasn't. The world was great. It's a great idea. It was a good job, and I think that was probably one of our more fun games that we had. I still think you guys fucking suck for giving up on that Warhammer thing we had. That was an awesome idea where you guys role-played yourselves. I thought that was going to be great and had a lot of opportunity for good shit. And then Q steals my idea for his idea and uses my Arbiter guy. Fucking, he's going to hear from my lawyer, man. We are 3 levels away. Almost there. Need about 150,000 souls. That one has been done so many times, though. The Arbiter? I don't know. I thought that was a unique idea. I was really excited about that one. Although I kind of fucked up on that one with the, what do you call it, the story that we started off with, because it wasn't designed for a newbie group, and then we went in and it was like, oh, oops. And then Warhammer just doesn't play when it comes to shit like at all. Like, you're gonna have a bad time in certain combat situations. But I loved the way the book was written. Like, just the story was really cool. How everything was laid out like that. You were about to see your buddy Korn too. We gave up on that right before an avatar Korn or something like that was gonna pop out, and you guys were gonna see the Inquisition, and it's gonna get pretty interesting. Yeah, Wrath and Glory had some interesting stuff. The problem I had with Wrath and Glory is I just wasn't sure how to make a story out of it. Like, it felt like the exact opposite of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay in that it was mainly just straight up combat. Although I will say that was the one that I felt JJ did, like, really good at. Like, that was the one RP thing that I feel like he was in his element. Because, like, an Inquisitor for the fucking... oh my god, I'm going to kill this bird. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to kill the bird because I can't hit the fucking thing. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Hit his little dick down there. There we go. He was an absolute awesome Inquisitor. When he just fucking executed that guy, that shit was badass. I enjoyed the shit out of that. They've really developed Wrath and Glory pretty good too, because it's got it has almost all of the races now. It's got... I don't know if it's got a campaign yet is the only problem, but it has all the stuff in it now. So you can get... I've got vehicles now. I've got I think the Astartes are in it. You've got the Eldar, the Necron, and then most of the Chaos Gods now in the new book that's coming out. Oh, we're one away. So we need 85,000 souls. Okay, so 8 more kills. Yeah, JJ does really well with set expectations. He doesn't like the free stuff. Yes, we definitely need a preset campaign. That's why I was so excited about Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Is I have a preset campaign for that is literally a year plus long, like everything. But it is very, what do you call it? It's like Game of Thrones, basically, you know, because you're dealing with like a cult uprising, and then, you know, people framing you, and, you know, bar fights and things like that. Well, they've also got a lot more experience with it, so. Being able to throw something together like that once you're familiar with it is a hell of a lot easier. Most of the other systems we played, we didn't play them long enough to get used to them, and if you're not comfortable with the system, it's really hard to flex when you need to flex, because if you get off the rails, then you're pretty much in trouble. I liked Q a lot. I enjoyed playing with him. He was a little weird at first, but I enjoyed his... He was an element of chaos in everything. I never knew where he was gonna go with his shit. Like most of the rest of you, I could figure you out in like your motivations and shit. Q was just fucking weird. Pi was a different kind of weird. Pi was just, I'm gonna go lick this wall. Like, you knew exactly what Pi was gonna do. Whatever suboptimal shit that was gonna get everybody killed, or him, that's what Pi was gonna do. Q, though, Q might make friends with the dragon. Q might sabotage the entire group and blow up the world. You never knew what Q was gonna do. Mm-hmm. Yep, they worked against us with the dragon guy. Okay. So I guess my only question before we move forward is getting these higher than +6. Is that something we can do now, or no? Am I stuck with them at this for a bit? And are there other weapons that you would recommend me trying before we push into the new area? Bell bearing is after the next boss? Okay. Okay then. Well, I'm trying to even remember. Oh, yeah, now I remember. It's up here. I'm curious how we'll do against this guy now. If there's any change or if we're still gonna suck. The ruins in front of me, this one here? Okay. Excuse me, sir. Let me if he wants to go do his thing, I can explore around a bit. Well, that sucked. Okay. Jesus. Well, I rolled way late on that. My reaction time tonight is garbage. Alright, so the rolling in doesn't work. Oh, wow, I haven't played. I'm forgetting my combos! How much is he worth? 5k? Definitely not worth 5k. You can also get to plus 90 even before reaching the mountaintop, but it's for one weapon and requires specific places to go. Oh, okay. I feel like it should be right here. I don't see anything here, though. Okay, not here. Further up. Dude, I hear something here, but when I walk towards it, it disappears. What the fuck? That's so weird. Okay. I thought there was at least another monster up here. What the hell? I'm healing? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, hello. Really don't like that you two are right next to each other. I'd only rather fight you one at a time if we can. Can you do that? No? Okay. I guess that's fine. Hang on. We're gonna have to... Oh, come on, dude. What the fuck? I can't move. I still can't move. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Let's go, buddy. We got some dicks that need beating. Well, that's unfortunate. He's dead. Oh, dude, you killed yours? High five, bro. Oh, no, you didn't. Never mind. I thought he killed his, too. I was really going to be excited. Oh. Close enough. Nice. Maybe. Maybe close enough. Holy shit, this place is fucking gross. If I have to fight a boss after doing all this, it's not going to end well. At all. Oh god, there's another one. So these are the everyday critters here, because that's... Oh god, there's two of them. I'd rather not. Can we not do... There it is, that's where we want. Alright, buddy, let's take him. Oh! Alright. We were doing rather well there. And then we weren't. I still feel very weak versus these guys. I definitely feel like I can improve my play against them, though. So it might just be one of those things where I just gotta get good. Okay. Well, that definitely went better. Oh, sweet. I can just run up here. Oh, hello. Okay. Not completely clean by... Oh, God. Jesus! These dudes are fucking nasty. Why do I have a feeling there's a boss down here? Don't think. Oh boy. Some flask upgrades? I mean, if I knew where to find them, sure. Okay, so I can only do one of them. Dude! Motherfuck. Yeah, I think the main issue with it will be just that I've gotten some of them. So figuring out which ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't will be problematic. Alright, bitch boys, let's fucking dance. Why didn't I fucking swing? Oh, come on! Well, that's all that problem's for it. Those dudes are fucking ridiculous. Okay. Third Church of America on the border of Caelid. So Caelid is here. There's a smoldering church. Yeah, I've got that one. So yeah, I've got that one. Center of the southernmost island. Center of the southernmost island. So Kalu baptism? Like here maybe? To the east of that big tree. Alright, we'll head there. So I'll have to go down here a bit. That's a way down. But not a way up. South of that wooded area, so like down here. Let's see. I definitely haven't been up here, so We can explore around and see what we find. Oh, okay. Frame rate here is not all that great. Well, there's a church. I don't know how I hit him there. I'll take it, but I don't know how I hit him. No, sir. You will not be calling for help today. This is the Church of Pilgrimage. So, not the right one. So, this is Pilgrimage. We went in the exact opposite direction of where we were supposed to go. So, you're seeing it like right where my cursor is here? Thinking maybe this direction? This might put me underneath, though. You dirty rat. Okay, this place is nasty. And the frame rate sucks. Oh god. Okay. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Alright. Got that one. I'm curious what the hell's down here. Appreciate y'all just letting me whack you all. So, west on the island I'm on. West of the island you're on. North Church of America. So down here. So that's going to be back up over in this direction. I see it. Really wish this rain would stop because it is fucking killing my frames. Please get off the horse. I pushed L3 3 times. Thank you. Jesus. What do we got here? Apparently something that has killed a lot of people. That is not killing me. Oh, there's another one. Night night, bitch. It needs faith. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Southwest. So, wait, where's the? This way. There it goes. Now I see it. Oh, gross. Preventing healing on hit is pretty evil. It's another one of those turtle things. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, hello. Trying to feel bad, sir. You were definitely drastically underleveled. Radigan's Scar Seal. Raises attributes, but also, no, I can't see it. But it also increases damage taken. Don't I already have one of those? So I can have two of them? What the fuck? So southwest. Ooh. Pretty boys, missing heads. Okay. Nice to meet you. Fourth Church of America. America, oh yeah. So I think that's 3 tiers. We should probably level this shit up now, huh? I don't know if we can do it more than once. Oh, I can do it 3 times. Oh. +6. Come on, little guy, you can do it. Come on, buddy. Yeah, that teleport's really good. Oh my god, I just realized that dude's balls over there are bells. Alright, you're a waste of time. Hi, boys. There we go. Alright, +6. Not bad. I was hoping for more, but that'll work. Okay, so what does this thing do again? It duplicates something? What does it duplicate? So, remembrances. That's... So that's like the big... So like the thing that... So it basically lets me get their weapon and their effect, right? Or I guess 2 weapons if I wanted to dual wield, maybe. So not really a big deal for me. Okay. Alright, I want to go back up here and see how we do now. I feel like we've increased our output a bit. Bad. It definitely seems to be, it'll be less used, that's for sure. I think it's like up on top of that wall. Oh no. Not birds. What are these birds doing here? Hardest thing about these is just literally hitting them. That's it. They're not that bad, it's just you can't fucking hit the damn things. Okay. Another bird up here. I hear him, I just don't see him. I see him now. I don't know if I'm supposed to go through that hole or up and around. Let's do up and around, take a look. Alright, birds. Yeah, I don't feel like it's this direction. There should be areas down there. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, this looks like a giant bag of fucking dicks right here, man. This is the kind of stuff that gives the Dark Souls players nightmares. I think that was just a hit points reloader. Probably should have saved that until after I did all these. Something's throwing some shit my way. Big Daddy, alright. Or is that Big Mama? Okay. Ooh. Okay, please lock onto the guy behind me. Oh, come on! God dang it! Oh, God! Oh, okay, that's not so bad then. Probably. Maybe. I guess we'll find out. It will depend on if that respawns him or not, or her, or them. Oh, God, it does. Son of a bitch. I killed it! That was rude, man. Why is the camera jerking around like that? I just got fucking robbed, man. Jesus, dude, that combo. the fuck down. Okay. That was a little easier that time. Oh, God, I hope I don't have to fight anything going across this bridge. I know I will have to fight something going across this bridge. But I don't want to fight anything going across this bridge. This is gonna suck, dude. Oh my God, this is gonna suck. Oh, I bet you could just walk off this thing too, can't you? Oh my God, you're kidding me. Oh, fuck this. What's this say? Visions of Hero? I don't see shit. Oh my God. Oh boy. Got a bad feeling about this. Lost Ashes of War. Okay. I guess that wasn't bad. Oh. Oh God, I heard something. Yep. Yep, I fucking knew it. Is it gonna take me back to America, or is it gonna take me further back? Well, that's not too bad. Unless that fucking dick bag's back up. Is it gonna be back up? I bet it's gonna be back up. Yep. Alright, we're gonna try this. This may be dumb, but we're gonna give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? I lose 20,000 souls? Oh my fucking God. I love how I couldn't see before, but now I can see fine. Alright, I see him. Okay. Fuck me. Okay. That wasn't terrible. Okay, there was something... Holy Grease, Rainbow Stone, there's one more thing up here. Is any of this worth it? Maybe that, maybe. Not really. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? There has to be a grace up here somewhere. Surely to God, it's like right here, right? Really? Okay. Ooh, that's nice. We can put that to use. Is it through here? Soft cotton. Okay. I'm gonna throw this out there. Big Red's armor weapons are farmable. Ooh. That whip could be fun. Maybe. Yeah, I might farm that off camera. Because here's the grace. Because that whip could be a good time. Whew. So it's above me. Okay. All right, boys. We're a little short of 2 hours, but I think we're at a good stopping spot. And I'm still pretty tired from Monday, so we're going to go ahead and call it here. We will be back on Friday. I'll try and get a little bit of research in so that maybe I can have a direction on where we're going. It really will just depend on how work goes over the next couple days. We'll see how things go. I'll let you guys know where we end up. Should have a stream on Friday, though. I have every intention of, at the moment, doing that, and then we'll be back on Monday. So I do appreciate, or I do want to let you guys know I appreciate the two of you. And I think there's 2 lurkers stopping by, Lax and Veritrix. Thank you so much for the chatting and keeping me company. Really do appreciate that. Thanks for the D&D talk, Lax, and helping me find the what do you call it, potion upgrades. And Veritrix, as always, appreciate your knowledge, man. Anyways, I gotta take a little puppy out. She's wanting to go out. You guys have a great night. I'll see you guys Friday. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your week.